Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. Great news, it's Babylon 5 time, and today we'll be watching Season 5, Episode 8, Day of the Dead. That's it. That's the intro. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Babylon 5 or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And what is now? Now it's time for Day of the Dead, the 8th episode of the 5th and final season of Babylon 5. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. Is that Penn?
Anything to declare?
I have nothing to declare, my dear man, except my genius.
And I have nothing to declare except Rebo's genius either.
Penn and Teller? Yep, here we go.
Zooty, zoot.
Uh-oh.
Well, they want me to sell them a piece of Babylon 5 just for tonight for religious reasons.
It reminds me of my senior ex-wife. What is it?
Candy.
How much?
You are Centauri Emperor to be in universe today.
I am Lando Molare.
Tell me, noble Molari, who would you meet of those who have gone before us?
Of the dead.
Interesting.
The first emperor. I have several bones to pick with him.
That's the public answer. What's the private answer?
It's the Day of the Dead. Tonight, the dead return.
Oh my God. Oh my God. JMS with the possible resurrection of prior characters. If that's like legit, literally what we're going to be doing, I'm 1,000 times into it. Even if we're talking about people that have passed, I'm 100% down. I mean, because technically, Londo could say, I'd like to talk to the first emperor. His dancer, the girl that was killed. Oh my God. That Morden killed. What's her name? Can't believe I'm forgetting that. I would like to say it'll come to me. I don't think so. Adira?
Yes?
Oh my God, so there's Zooty Zoot is Penn and Teller. Oh my God. Hey, my man!
What a wonderful surprise. Well, I thought you were in deep space.
I'm between training cycles. It is the Brachyri Day of the Dead. I could not miss it.
I will confess, I have never heard of this festival.
Well, I read an account of it when I was a young priest, and it's always haunted me. It occurs one night, roughly every 200 years.
Oh, wow.
Your partner, he's well?
My husband. Yes, he's very well.
You remember him, John?
Rebo and Zooty. Yeah, later tonight, we are having dinner with them.
Rebo and Zooty are here? Zoot?
Oh, no.
The two people who have honored us with their visit today have brought joy to so many. Now, they were born under other names, but they are known across the universe as Rebo and Zooty.
Oh my God.
I have written.
I'm with you, Lockley.
And Zooty's friend Bingo, the invisible fish.
You see Neil Gaiman wrote this one?
Oh, this is a moment you can tell your children about, Captain.
I said I have an appointment with the Brachyri ambassador. I'm on my way.
What do you see, Jakar?
The comet is a gift from all the Brachyri on Babylon 5. It is of great religious significance. You must not refuse it.
Oh, okay.
We can purchase Babylon 5 for the Brachyri. It must be ours by sunset.
Well, it's certainly an unusual request. We can normally only rent space around here.
But we must buy it. If we rent it, it is not Brachyri. It's yours, not ours. We'll give it back. It's yours again at sunrise.
You're going to sell Babylon 5? What?
Jakar, as you can see, I'm rather busy, but I believe you know Ambassador Kulenbrock. He's here to...
I know, that is why I came. I strongly advise you against this transaction. It is dangerous and foolish and unwise.
Religious toleration is foolish.
This is not a matter of toleration. You do not know what you are doing.
Are they trying to trick her?
Principles of the Alliance. You are familiar with it, I trust.
I'm the author.
It states that religious belief shall be sacrosanct.
Captain, I repeat, you do not know what you are doing.
And I, and all the Brachyri on Babylon 5 appreciate it.
I'm sorry, Jakar. Shall we?
Yeah, I don't trust any of this.
The comet represents death to all Brachyri, and the line that we make here shows us Brachyri territory. Now, I am on Brachyr. Now, Babylon 5.
We get it.
So, my quarters are on the Brachyri side of the corridor. Hear them calling me.
There's something going on here. Oh, I like the comet thing. That's awesome. So I wonder if anything is considered Brachyri, like territory, you're subject to the Day of the Dead.
Madam, we are Rebo and Zudi.
Intro, amporcasi, lekokok order.
You see, Minbari humor is based not on physical danger or embarrassment or rejection like human humor, but rather on the failure to obtain emotional or spiritual enlightenment.
And the pleasure you get meeting someone for the first time.
It makes sense.
You know, I was really hoping to talk to Zudi without the machine.
Yeah,
Doesn't do that.
in 10 years, I've only heard him say one word. Without the machine.
What's the word?
Why?
Just curious.
That's the word.
In 10 years, I haven't figured it out myself.
And now, more laughs in the best of Rebo and Zudi.
She's gonna run out and turn that off. Yep.
We return to our Rebo and Zudi movie marathon with Sons of the New Desert.
Maybe it's time to listen to music. That looks awesome. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, his staff. I'm with you.
My quarters are within the Brachyri territory. Therefore, I would like to sleep here tonight. I will not be in the way.
Looks like a quiet night.
Looks can be deceptive.
Can you pass through this, I wonder?
Lockley here, what's happening?
I could do with some Lockley backstory.
When you were Emperor, it meant something. Subduer of the Zan and the chagrin. I can be Emperor. Vir can be Emperor.
He's gonna be when you're dead. Oh, wow.
It is the Day of the Dead. No.
Well, you don't have his head on your table, so you're breaking protocol. Oh my God. Come on. Let's bring back some old actors. Give me Morden. Oh my God, give me Morden. Give me the Emperor. Oh, it's gonna be Adira. It's gotta be, it's gotta be, it's gotta be.
Hello, Londo.
Wow.
Adira? Adira Tari? My Adira? You are dead. I saw your body.
Not for tonight.
I killed the man that killed you. Do you know that? But it didn't bring you back. I am to be emperor.
You'd give it all up too, wouldn't you, buddy?
I think that I would give it all away to have you back.
You have one night, man. Oh my God, this could be so good.
My darling. My poor, wonderful darling.
Oh, I missed you so.
Oh my God, this is gonna be crazy. Who could this be?
All right, who's ever in there, come out with your hands up.
It'd be easy if you came in with me, Michael. You could soak my back. It feels so good. You have no idea how much I missed hot water. You got a robe, kitty?
Oh my God, from Ground and Pound.
I thought you were dead.
You know, the reports of my death, they weren't even exaggerated a little bit. Yeah, I'm dead. But you know, I missed you.
Oh my God, if Susan was here, Talia would come back, I bet. That'd have been insane.
Sheridan, then.
Sorry, that location is out of range.
Wow, where are we?
Where is this place?
Zoe? Oh my God. Zoe.
Jesus, that got me. I don't even know who the hell Zoe is.
How long has it been?
20 years.
Oh my God.
You were on the floor in the bathroom. And you had cockroaches all over you. You choked on your... You'd been,
You said this stuff would kill me, huh? Wanna say I told you so? You can if you want.
I don't even know these characters. It's incredible scene work.
10 hours later, my dad turned up with half a dozen off-duty Marines from his platoon to take me back. Even after everything he'd done, I was glad to see him. Then I...
Giving us some hints here on Lockley.
Now I run a space station, and I worry about the daily problems of 250,000 life forms.
We're in space?
Yeah.
Cool.
I like how the dead are normal, you know? Seemingly.
Did you do it on purpose? Or was it an accident?
Oh boy, oh boy.
We had such fun, didn't we? Didn't we have such fun?
No, we were.
Except for the end there, Zoe.
We did things to survive. I've done my best to forget.
Wow, they're dropping a lot on Lockley here.
Yeah, but we still had fun.
Man, death hasn't even kicked this habit. Wow.
Are you a ghost?
I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts. Anyway, I need to use the restroom.
Well, maybe you were transported here in time before you died.
I died. I do remember that a little bit.
Yes.
I need to talk to you privately, Mr. President.
All right. I won't be long.
Who is that?
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
There seems to be a slight problem, sir.
Slight.
We seem to be missing a piece of the station. We can't reach it, we can't communicate with it.
Have you spoken to Captain Lockley about this?
Captain Lockley's quarters are within the zone, sir.
Can we get in? I bet you we can't get in.
I never really believed in anything beyond death until now.
Me neither. Still don't. I don't believe in ghosts or reincarnation or any of that stuff. I figure you got one shot at the golden ring, and when you're done, blammo, you're done.
I mean...
Oh, maybe it's a psi phenomena or time thing or technomancy. Look, I'm a Marine.
Technomancy.
Weren't you meant to bring back, arcane knowledge from beyond the veil?
No. All the arcane knowledge I got, I pretty much started out with.
Hmm.
All right, capers, those little things they put on pizzas. Pickled nasturtium buds. And, any Emily Dickinson poem can be sung to the tune of the Yellow Rose of Texas.
That's some great arcane knowledge. I like how we don't have like a feel, like Zach doesn't have people everywhere. Like, what is this? John's like, I am gonna leave now. My God, Marcus.
Good evening, Ranger Lemire.
Morden.
I know you.
It's always nice to be recognized.
You worked for the Shadows.
Looking back on it, though, I think I just tried to make people happy. Anyway, it's all just history now, and I've paid for all my crimes, eh?
Have you?
Why did you come back here?
I'm dead.
I would rather have had this with Veer.
My head was cut from my body. Even now it rots on a pole outside the Imperial Palace. Birds have taken the hair for their nests. Maggots ate my flesh. And you want wisdom? Delenn does not love you as you love her. And she never will.
I know that.
No, you don't. Not in your heart. That's the problem, you see.
Go away.
Ooh, sorry, it doesn't work like that. You raised a ghost, now you have to listen to what he tells you.
He said he didn't want to sleep in the Brakiri territory, sir.
Well, I don't blame him.
It's because Jakar is smart.
And get me the Brakiri homeworld. Someone there must be able to explain this.
Yes, sir.
I like John back in charge for a little bit.
The other side of that corridor is over 200 million light years away. And the air is spread a little thinly in the middle. Shouldn't listen to everything Sheridan tells you. Actually, I'm surprised he's not here tonight, since he died at Zahadum. Is there any coffee here or not?
Wow.
Do you like being a Ranger Linear? Would you like it any better if I were to tell you that you will betray the Anlashak?
You are lying.
I wish I were.
No. Sheridan did not die at Zahadum.
I'm talking about the future. So what if I'm not up on recent history? I'm prophetic, not infallible.
At least you have shown me there is truly life beyond death.
Not necessarily, but you'll find that out soon enough.
I am Anlashak, and shall remain so until I pass beyond. I could no more betray the Anlashak than my fingers could betray my hand. Our talk is done.
Your loss.
Wow, wow, wow.
Lockley to CNC.
Sorry, that location is out of range.
It's acting as if the rest of Babylon 5 were a million light years away.
Where we are is part of the Brakiri home planet. That must be a long way from Babylon 5.
That's crazy.
Like physically back on their planet? 200 million light years, right?
And reroute all power and communications through Epsilon grid.
Protected routine. Passcode requested.
Captain Elizabeth Lockley. Passcode 2 words. Zoe's dead.
Wow, you've never left her.
I'm jealous. She's so lucky. She's alive, and she's got you. Even though you did get old.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, Mr. Garibaldi.
No.
Yes, Lockley, you are.
Mr. Garibaldi, I need to be put through to CNC. You'll need to route the call via Proxima using a tachyon relay.
You want me to hack from Babcom into Stellacom and back from my quarters?
Or to recommend someone else more competent than you are, currently within Brakiri bounds.
Wow.
Normality will return soon. And when this night is done, so am I. And you? You will go on to become Emperor Molari. I'm a dream. In the morning, I'll be gone. And you will rule 40 billion Centauri.
Wow. Jesus.
Convinced the local information stream that it's actually originating on Minbar, streaming into Proxima, and from there...
Todger's like, I picked the wrong person to come back to. I didn't know we were going to be doing a science experiment.
Captain Lockley, your comm channels are open. Took me 17 minutes. Good night.
Haha.
I'm sorry, Dodger, what were you saying?
It's a good thing I'm only here another hour or so, Cupcake. 2 weeks this, I'd kill you.
Huh?
You're so calm and collected. We both admire you both very much, and that's why we've decided...
We want to give up show business.
What?
John, Reba and Zuti are telling me they plan to give up comedy for politics.
I don't know, we want to do something more important.
But you two have a real gift. I mean, when things were bad under President Clark...
I mean, a lot of people like you.
We say serious things in a funny way, but when the joke comes, people stop listening. The real comedy all happens in the Senate. They do one idiotic thing after another.
Yes?
Sir, there's a call coming in for you on external relay. It's Captain Lockley.
Patch her through.
Watch, it'll be like real, like, staticky.
Where are you calling from?
My quarters, sir. Mr. Garibaldi patched into Stellarcom. Right now, I'm talking to you from 2 levels up and 27 light years away.
27.
I'm pretty sure the situation will sort itself out at planetary sunrise when the area ceases to be Brakiri space. Sir, you're breaking up.
Later on this morning, you'll have to tell me all about it. 0800 hours in my office. Good night, Captain.
Yeah, good night.
When you remember me, Lanier, think of me as a brief electromagnetic anomaly who told you some true things for your own good.
Oh, that son of a bitch always doing things.
My candle burns at both ends, it will not last the night. But oh, my friends, no, my foes, it gives a lovely light.
Oh, she's back in her uniform.
Because I would not wait for death, he kindly stopped for me. Wow.
She's gone.
You know, I was raised a good Catholic boy, believe it or not. Maybe one day we'll meet up in heaven.
Parting is all we know of heaven. And all we need of hell.
I've loved this episode. Incredibly good.
And that's the message I was given. So who's the Sheridan guy? It doesn't matter.
The message?
Did you have any kids?
No kids.
I wanted to have kids. A lot of kids. Lizzie, I do remember my death. I didn't want to hurt you, but yeah, I did do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Don't hate me.
I could never hate you.
Ah, so well done. This episode's so well done.
Captain, what do you think happened last night? Did you have any of these ghostly encounters?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to tell me about it?
I think she has to.
You sold Babylon 5 to an alien race for the night who somehow transported a square mile of this station to their homeworld while apparently filling it with people temporarily returned from the dead?
John, let's stop acting like we haven't done weird stuff too.
So you have no idea what caused it?
No, sir.
It's a mystery.
Yes, sir. But I think we need a little mystery once in a while. Oh, and speaking of mysteries, I have a message for you. It's from someone named Kosh.
What's the message?
When the long night comes, return to the end of the beginning.
Oh my God, chills.
Thank you, Captain. That'll be all.
Chills. When the long night comes, return to the end of the beginning. Zahadum, the end of the beginning of his life?
Go ahead, say it, Jakar. I told you so. You warned me, I didn't listen. You were right.
No, you were right, and I was wrong. I wonder what I would have seen if I had slept in my own quarters last night.
Well, I hadn't thought that...
Well, there's no profit in might have beens. We learn from our mistakes.
You're so funny. From now on, I will always watch you. Zoot, zoot.
Sometimes we learn. Let me buy you breakfast, Captain.
Jakar, I'm not sure I'd want to see who came for you, buddy.
What did he say? Because it tells me to.
Why? Oh my lord. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Babylon 5, Season 5, Episode 8, Day of the Dead, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Season 5, Episode 8, Day of the Dead of the one and only Babylon 5. Friends, oh, I really, really enjoyed this one. I thought this one was exceptionally well done, and I'll say this. Let's start off with this, friends. We know what happened. We know who came back for everybody. We just watched the episode, but let's do this. Who else would we have liked to have seen, and with who? If we were given, we had everybody that ever appeared on Babylon 5. Tell me in the comments. I'll forget people. Everybody we've ever had on Babylon 5, who do we bring back from the dead, and who do we couple them with? If we were the writers, if we could do whatever we want, let me know. So we talked about it. Now, again, we're going to run into problems here, but with Susan, if Susan was still on board and still on Babylon 5, we could have Marcus show up for her, which would have been insanity, or Talia show up for her, which would have been bonkers if we could have done that. Oh my God, there's so many. I would have loved to have seen. Now, Adira coming back, and I'm patting myself on the back for that one. I cannot believe I remembered her name. It shows growth, everybody, with my Swiss cheese brain. It's a good sign. Babylon 5 has done wonders. Now, with that being said, Adira's returning to Londo was fantastic. However, this is the one that I wanted. You could say, oh, do we want the Emperor to come back and see Londo? Our crazy Emperor, what was his name? Start with a C. I can't, but I'll come to me and just give me a second. What I would have liked to have seen, Jakar stays in his place and the Emperor comes back to see him. Now that would have been, mwah. Oh my God, can you imagine that exchange? Holy shit. And they were great to begin with. No, I'm not trying to add to it, but as we were watching, I kept thinking, oh, have we seen all the reveals? And we're going to have anybody else that's going to show up? And Kosh showing up for John would have been ridiculous. Oh my God. Kosh, Anna, I mean, you could have really had some crazy stuff for Sheridan. And then, of course, if Delenn was, I mean, you could have a ton of people for Delenn too, couldn't we? What about Jeff? Oh my God, that would have been so fantastic, coming back and being like, yeah, I wanted to tell you, or I didn't know, but I wanted to leave something for you to find out and help you out, but, this is how it broke out. Oh, that would have been so cool. Again, I am certainly not going to downplay the effectiveness that I thought of this episode by wanting other things, but because the premise of it I thought was so rich that we could have had a lot of other things that would have happened that would have been equally as cool. You know what I mean? But I love it. Dodger was an interesting one for me because when you think about it, Mike really doesn't have anybody that could have been folded in to come back. Again, Jeff could have come back from Mike, but what you all have told me, the actors, well, yeah, Mike's actor didn't really get along with Jeff. So that would have been a problem. And so obviously we couldn't have gone that route. But at the same time, I mean, I think Dodger was actually a really good one because that was a moment that was so profound, I thought. It was a Gropos, ground and pound. That was a really cool. We could have had our starfighter come back, our pilot. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that they could have done. But at the same time, I just think it was a really, really interesting premise. Really, really, I'll tell you what I liked the most about it. Obviously, being able to have these characters interact with somebody that's gone, Morden coming back was amazing. But what I liked the most about this is, and Neil Gaiman wrote this one, right? There was no definitive, again, it's so Babylon 5. We're going to give you an exploration of the afterlife. We are not going to give you any hard and fast, concrete details about how this is happening. Everything is going to be super duper nebulous. So we're not going to make any assertions that this particular faith or this particular idea of the afterlife holds any type of superiority to any other. Because, I mean, we had Mike say, I was raised a good Catholic boy, and then somebody saying, I don't believe in ghosts. And it's like, I don't believe in the afterlife, but you are dead and have come back. Yeah, well, again, everything was up for grabs. It's so nobody's belief or nobody's faith or nobody's that doesn't have faith, nobody was excluded where like, oh, well, if you were an atheist, you wouldn't be able to come back. Nope, they certainly didn't say that. I love it. That has been for me the hallmark of Babylon 5 is that, I mean, we were at the very, very top of this series when they started talking about religion. They started talking about faith. They started talking about the afterlife. They started talking about all of these things. And it has always been so respectfully done. And again, we say this, we haven't said it in a while, but JMS, you all have said, was and is presumably an atheist. But when he grew up in with a faith. And so he was always, I don't think I've ever, and I've said this a million times, I'll say it a million more, I don't think I've ever seen anybody tackle religion with as much respect. It's an unparalleled job. I mean, it's so well done. And the most amazing thing, we've already talked about it a little bit, not only can JMS and in this portion Neil Gaiman have this incredible respect for religion, but they equally have respect for those that don't have it. But I think that is the greatest thing about this is that there is no substitution for, only people with faith, no matter what the faith is, only people with faith are here. And then if you don't have faith, then you're not going to get a whole lot of this. Like if you're a character on Babylon 5, never. They have never done that. If you're an atheist, an agnostic, if you're a person of faith, you are treated the same. There is a respect given to each one of those parties and everything in between, everything in the spectrum, everything that kind of falls in with a little bit of agnostic and a little bit of faith and a little bit of atheism. It doesn't matter. It is just so incredibly respectful. And I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you're able to talk about religion. You're able to present and talk about people of faith and things and people that do not have faith. And at no point have I heard anything that I thought to myself, that could upset somebody that came from this camp or that camp. My God, it's incredible. It's a dance that is so well done. People should emulate it. This is how you talk to a room full of people of all faiths and lack thereof, and everyone maintains a level of equality. It's mind-blowing. It's so good. And I think that is so representative of both this episode and the series entire. It's this excellence. It's the added extra mile that the creatives go on to make sure that we have this type of effect, that we're not excluding people, that we're not... It is incredible. It is just so incredibly well done. And really, to be very fair and be very blunt, an episode like this done with lesser creatives, with creatives that maybe haven't bought into it all the way, or they talk the talk, but they don't necessarily walk the walk, it would be reflective. And I think you'd have a weak episode. I think you'd have an episode because you wouldn't have had any type of foundational inside Babylon 5. You wouldn't have any type of foundational sort of strength in which you knew that this was going to be approached in a respectful manner. And so you would have that kind of working in period. And if, again, you're a weaker show, somebody is going to step on somebody's toes during a conversation with the dead or about the afterlife or faith. We knew that we were going to have respectful delivery here on Babylon 5. And so we were better able to jump right in. We were able to believe everyone's going to take care of this, no matter what I personally as an audience member believes. I know it's going to be respected by the creatives. So now I can just sit back and enjoy this. I don't have to think about the higher questions that might pop up in, again, a lesser show that might deal with religion or politics or any other hot button topic that you would bring up. We know that Babylon 5 is going to be respectful, and so we don't have to worry. We can just focus on the story, and the story was great. Bringing all these characters back, I would have loved to have seen, and I said during the reaction, I would have loved to have seen Veer and Morden go at it. That, more so than anybody else. Okay, let's do this. We'll end on this. I am never going to second guess anything that the creatives do. And again, Morden delivered something very ominous to Lanier. You're going to betray them. So I wouldn't replace, with that being said, very respectful of the episode. They're respectful of us. I want to be respectful of them. I wouldn't have replaced anybody. However, if we could have had alternate versions or we could have had other couplings that would have been interesting. Morden and Veer. Morden and John, Morden and Londo, Morden and anybody would have been crazy cool. But again, we just have so many interesting things to dive into, so many possibilities. Who would you all have picked? Again, we started with this and we'll end with this. Let me know who you would have liked to have seen that has gone beyond the rim, now coming back and interacting with one of our characters among the living. Were they represented? Did you see the matchup that you wanted to see? Or was there one out there that you thought, boy, oh boy, that's the one I wanted to see? Still like the episode, no disrespect. But if there was one, who was it, friends? If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Babylon 5 or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. Oh, but my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And now, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye from this, the 8th episode of the 5th season of Babylon 5, Day of the Dead. But where should we say goodbye from? Because as the Greek chorus, somebody that hears with the creatives over at Babylon 5, the stories they want to tell, our job is to find others that haven't heard the greatest story ever told. We find those people and we ask them the question. Would you like to hear the greatest story ever told? And thus we continue to expand the audience for Babylon 5. It's a very good service we provide, friends. And as our reward for doing such a dutiful service, we get to jump back into the episode we just watched and say goodbye from a favored scene. I leave this one up to you, friends. Where would you put yourself? Because if you put yourself inside the space, you're going to see somebody. And who would that person be? Well, friends, I don't know if this person's gone or not, but I'm going to tell you this. If there's one person on Babylon 5 that I would want to talk to again, living or dead, the guy that I miss the most from season 1, you all know him. Lou, the security guard. Where the hell have you been, Lou? Until such time as we can watch our next episode, farewell, old friends, and I'll see you.